Hello everyone, this is the Captain Swan podcast, episode 13. We have had every problem you can imagine. There is a problem right now because Michelle is breaking up. Michelle, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here now.
Okay. This has not been a good day for our technical issues. Anyway, we are back on Skype. We are going to try this again because Google Hangout kicked us out. I'm Serena, I land with Magic on Tumblr. I'm here with the Captain Swan podcast, who is going to introduce themselves, and I'm about to fall asleep. Go on.
Hi, I'm Amy, and I am Jasper Ann on Tumblr.
Hi, I'm Lisa, and I am Z Carita on Tumblr.
Hi, I'm Mai, and I'm always listening to Styles.
Hi, I'm Michelle, and I'm Wouldn't You Like to Know on Tumblr.
Hi, I'm Ro, and I am ROG Vortex 58 on Tumblr.
I'm Stephanie. I'm Bookstore Romantic on Tumblr, and I'm very insulted that Serena does not think our introductions are interesting enough to stay awake.
It's not you. It's I heard it 1,000 times. You need to add something else. You should sing your introduction. I would stay awake for that.
To sing? We'll sing.
I wouldn't mind.
Oh dear.
Not happening.
I can sing.
Okay.
Aww.
I can sing
Anyway.
about.
Not on my part, at least.
We can sing about.
There's no
what
way I'm
just
singing on
happened.
the internet.
Yeah, you're gonna sing about
Our
technical
technical issues and our personal issues. Because for those that
I was doing that in the Skype, and nobody helped me out with the next line, so that's not happening anymore.
Hey,
Okay,
I
we
had
need to start.
personal problems. Okay.
Yes.
Like my foot started bleeding all over the place.
We've had medical problems. We've had everything, not just technical. We are falling apart. This is a bad day. Anyway,
Yeah, I thought
We-
hilarious. It's getting
Yeah.
to us.
It's
Yeah.
almost over.
it's almost over. It's single
Hiatus-itis.
digits. Single digits. 8 days. 8 days for me because it's already the day after. It's already March where I am. You're still in
Yeah.
February.
Yes.
I'm in the future. Anyway, we need to start. Okay.
Yes.
What the hell happened this week? It was like the apocalypse.
Oh my
going on?
god.
Captain Swan Apocalypse.
Long
What is
live
going on?
Mandy. Seriously, if you're a Captain Swan fan, or a Chloe fan, if you watch Smallville, or hell, an Arrow fan, and you're not following Mandy, what the hell are you doing with your life? Seriously.
Yeah.
Yes.
Follow Mandy. Her Tumblr is Hey Heart TV Snark. She's amazing. She writes for TVSourceMagazine.com. Okay. And she has seen the premiere, the 3B premiere New York Ski Serenade. And she's been answering questions from all fans, mostly Captain Swan fans, on her Tumblr. So, yeah, the Captain Swan fandom has been very excited because Mandy herself is a big Captain Swan fan, and she says the episode is amazing for us. So, yeah. Before I forget, let's start with the questions, because we have some questions from our listeners. Which is, okay, Hooked Heart on Tumblr asks for your theories on how the true love kiss on Hook will happen. We've already decided that Emma will give a true love kiss to Hook. So you need to give us our theories about how it will happen. Any ideas? Anyone?
Well, there would be lips
Sorry.
involved.
There's a little problem
I-
with the family right now, so.
I don't want to say sleeping curse because that's too cliche. It's happened
It
way
is
too many
gonna be
times. It's
sleeping curse,
overdone.
okay?
Well, I think they might do it, though.
I'll be
Yeah.
right back.
Although it would
Okay.
officially make him a charming.
Yes.
It's like
You
the
have-
only kind of curse they use, other than the big, terrible curse that brought everyone to Storybrooke. The sleeping curse is the only curse that seems to exist.
Yeah, what other curses have been broken by Trollov's kiss? the Dark One curse started to break in Skin Deep.
Frederick might have been saved, but the gold of his armor was in the way of his lips.
Yes.
And then it was mostly sleeping curses, so
Yeah.
but maybe the Wicked Witch will be more original. Let's hope so. We need more originality in our curses.
Yes.
Anyway, I see you don't have many theories on this, so let's just go for the next question, which is from Hobbies Girl on Tumblr, and she asks for your prediction for Captain Swan in 3B.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, family.
Okay.
Lots of flirting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the
Lots and lots of flirting.
And I see Emma falling for him more.
I'm being Emma's hoping best friends.
Yeah, like I think Hedy or Adam said, she is her friend who isn't her mom.
Yes. Well, come on, Adam. If you're listening to this, I need another friend that's not a romantic interest. Come on, give me a gal pal. I need a gal pal for Emma who's not her mom. Please, please.
Tinkerbell's
I beg
hanging
of you.
around,
Yeah.
and Ruby's coming back.
Yeah, I vote for Tinkerbell because
I voted for Tinkerbell.
I like
yeah,
Tinkerbell.
she's cute. I like Tinkerbell more than Ruby. I think she's very cute. I think she's the actress Rose is filming something else right now, so I don't know in how many episodes she will be. She's in episode 15 for sure, but I don't know what else. Any
15
other?
or 16.
Yeah, she was at 16.
Yeah, she's in 16 too.
She's in. Okay, so she's in 2 episodes. Yeah, because she's at the funeral, but
Yes.
she's also in the one before. So yeah, hopefully there'll be a friendship between them. I have another question from the vampire chick with no fangs, and she asks, I was wondering what everyone does to prepare themselves for another episode, and does anyone count down the minutes?
Yes, I do.
What are your rituals?
Okay.
I just look forward to Ginny and Josh's pictures, their countdown pictures.
What do you do on the actual day of the episode on Sunday?
I watched the last episode.
Oh yeah,
That's
that and the special.
Yeah.
And,
I'm going to be watching the actual episode when you
and
guys are
stock-
watching the special.
and stalk the Canadians.
Oh,
What I
yes.
want to know is,
I
since
eat a
we're all
really
on
quick
Tumblr,
dinner and then I get in front of my TV for 7 o'clock and then I watch it twice in a row.
what I want to know is, since we're all on Tumblr and the Canadians get the 1 hour first, are we going to like pry ourselves away from Tumblr so we don't get
No.
spoiled? Since this
Yes.
episode is
No.
so
No.
Captain Swan heavy,
Yeah,
or
I
are we
don't
just gonna let it
know.
go?
I don't want to read the spoilers
Honestly,
from
I wait.
people.
I'm not that strong.
I, as a Canadian, only type up spoilers during the American broadcast. I watch it with nothing, no computer, nothing, and then the 8 o'clock, I write up a reaction post while I'm watching it.
That's usually
to
what
be nice and not do spoilers to people.
I usually do. The same thing. I wait and watch, and then I'll do something afterwards.
I usually look at the spoiler from the Canadian broadcast when there's an episode where I don't know if there will be Captain Swan scenes. So I want to know if there will be, so I'm not disappointed. I already know that there aren't, and I have to prepare myself.
Okay.
But for
back.
this one, for
For
New York
this
City
one.
Serenade,
Okay.
for New York City Serenade, we already know that there will be so many scenes, so I want to be surprised. There's also the Captain Swan chat on Tumblr, which is usually very active before the episode. You can find it on the FES Ham Hook Tumblr. On the sidebar on the left of the screen, there's a join the Captain Swan chat link, and usually lots of people are there, and links to the episode are posted for people not in Canada or not in America. There are links as soon as the Canadian broadcast ends, so you can just stay there and wait with other Captain Swan shippers for the episode. And we don't post.
It's definitely active. It's active before, during, and about 4 hours after.
Yeah, and we try not to post Canadian spoilers, so we are usually really good about that. About saying, don't be strong, don't do anything, don't go read it. So yeah, I
Must resist.
I'm weak. I'll admit it.
I'm weak if I'm on Tumblr.
Okay, I'm back for good
Need
this
to
time.
put squidding on myself.
Because my family is being a little overbearing at the moment, so, and she's starting to buy tickets online, and she's calling me every 5 seconds to leave, so I'm back. Good. And to answer the first question, the whole how do you get ready?
we are basic at the third question now. You just missed all of them.
You missed the whole section.
Hey,
The question was, what do you do to prepare for the
Yeah.
episode, the day of the episode?
yeah, that one.
What?
Well,
Yeah.
I make my popcorn.
Tell us.
I do my popcorn. I put a sign on the door, I put a do not disturb on the door.
Okay.
Don't laugh. With my family, it's necessary. And I get inside my bed and wait for the Canadian stream to come on.
There's a Canadian stream. Do you watch it on your computer?
Yeah, but not the stream. The whole, you know how the Canadians upload it?
Yeah, because
Yeah, that
there's not actually a Canadian stream.
Yeah.
There's a Canadian download very soon after.
Exactly. That's because
But there's no stream.
Once Upon a Time has never been nice to me in streaming wise, like Teen Wolf has. But so I can never watch streaming when it's Once Upon a Time because it's always like a little weird.
No one.
I gotta say though, the Canadians are some lucky fucking bitches because their promos after the episode airs has like at least 10 seconds more footage. At least.
We haven't really gotten promos during 3A. There was like 1 or 2 episodes where there were promos, and that was it. We were very unlucky this season so far. Hopefully that will change.
Hopefully.
I got sent.
Honestly though, Sundays for once is one of the only times of the week that my ex-husband comes over the house to see the kids, and he'll sit and he'll watch it with me because he's actually a fan. So it's him and me.
I got sent on the Captain Swan podcast Tumblr a graphic about 50 Shades of Captain Swan, which is what we talked about last week. I wanted to show it to you on the Google Hangouts share screen, and I can't now. But hopefully I can do it next week. Otherwise I'll just publish it on the Tumblr. I just wanted to say to the person who sent it to me that I've not been ignoring you. I just wanted to show it on the podcast, so I'll try next week. Okay, so those are all the questions. And we start talking about the spoilers. We have so many.
But
Do we want to talk about the essay first?
Yeah, we can start talking about the essay. Jennifer tweeted about an essay, an Emma essay, which was written by nerdygirlnotes.com. She always writes wants reviews, and she's especially focused on Emma. And Jennifer really liked it, her essay, and we're gonna read you the Captain Swan part. May and Michelle are gonna read you the Captain Swan part.
Okay.
So, do you want to start, May?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
It goes. Emma also began to claim her own power in her romantic life in Neverland. So many of Emma's relationships with men left her feeling powerless, but in their one, she started to see that there was one man who was giving her as much power as she wanted to take, and that was Hook. Their first case came about because Emma chose not to walk away from his flirtations and instead chose to seize the moment where she truly felt powerful. Hook may have made it clear that he wanted to kiss Emma, but she was the one who kissed him. She also chose to walk away, and he respected that choice.
Hook's relationship with Emma is different from any other we've seen her engaged in up to this point. He gives her all the power, making his feelings clear, but giving her the space she needs to choose for herself whether or not she wants to respond to those feelings. When Emma kissed Hook, she chose something not because it was for the greater good, but because she was simply feeling good. She chose happiness for herself in that moment. She chose to be a woman of action.
Okay, so the essay I didn't even say the title. It's called "No Longer a Lost Girl: Emma Swan and the Power of Choice." If you go on Jennifer's Twitter, she posts the link with like wow. So she liked it. It's not all about Captain Swan. It's about Emma in general, with some focus on Hook relationship with her, but also other people. So if you want to go read it, it's a really good essay.
Yes.
So anyway, what do you think about this?
I like that. I like that power of choice thing because it actually reminds me of a song that I associate very strongly with Captain Swan.
Are you going to sing it now?
I don't know you, but I want you all the more for that. I think it's Falling Slowly from the Once musical, but it's very good. It's always made me actually think about them. And because, yeah, it is Emma's choice, really, in the end. If she chooses, like, to go back to what her past was or could have been to what her future could be, will be.
You know, what I really liked about it was that it wasn't like, oh, it has to be Hook to go get her and bring her back because Captain Swan, because he's in love with her, blah, blah, blah. No, it's about the fact that he's the only one that truly understands.
I can't hear anything. Can you guys say?
I can't either.
She cut out
Okay.
there.
We lost Lisa.
She truly understands Emma. I'm going to finish that sentence by adding
Okay.
Emma.
And honestly,
I think it's a good guess.
since season 2, for those of us who've been there since the beginning, we've always said that choice was the Captain Swan thing. Because if you realize, when back in season 2, you chose her, I'd pick you, and and I'm missing something. I know that.
It's a recurrent.
You chose her. That was Cora to Hook.
Yes, that was
right after the beanstalk.
That was the first Captain Swan comment we heard from somebody else.
Yes.
There's a quote from, I think it was Hedy, and I think he said it on the Once podcast, but I'm not sure. And he was talking about Emma's love life, love life in general. And he said that there are some people who are right for you, some people who are wrong for you, and some people you just choose. So I think that's basically what started it all, because it was before I think even before they met. It was at the beginning of season 2. So it was a little preview of the team, the recurrent team of Captain Swan that would be in the following season. So do you have anything else to say about the essay, or we can start talking about the spoilers?
Well, no, I think we've talked about the essay.
Okay, so the spoilers are the new spoilers are mostly for from Mandy from TV Source magazine. I have something from her, and I'm sorry. Can someone start talking about the spoilers? I'm gonna call Lisa back.
I got one that's not Captain Swan, but I got it from Mandy. Because, of course, you guys know me. I had to ask about Captain Charming.
Yeah.
And
of course.
And, I'm a little Captain Swarming upset, so I was like, this is... And I'm going to just read it to you. And I said, this is going to sound weird, dude, but I had to know, are we getting any Captain Charming scenes? And she put yes with a question mark. I mean, yes with an exclamation mark. So,
okay.
Yes, we are getting Captain Charming scenes.
I asked her, I think it was a general question.
Yay!
If you were, I asked her if we were all going to die after the episode, and she didn't reply publicly. She answered me privately. She said, "Yes, everyone is going to die. I'm pretty sure I died. All their scenes are so good. I'm so in love with them. Also, Hook got hotter. I know it doesn't seem possible.
Oh my god."
We've seen that shot from the promo. We know it's possible.
So this is what.
Let's talk about you and me.
This is what she told me, and I don't know how I'm able. I don't know how I can wait. It's like a little more than a week, and I'm just trembling already.
It's torture.
I don't know how I'll wait.
It's horrible.
And there's more Captain Cobra, apparently.
Yeah, there's Captain Cobra.
There's
Hey guys.
Lisa is back. Hey, we are talking about.
Let me do this on my laptop, okay?
Okay.
Here, you're back. Why?
We are having all kinds of problems today.
You guys hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. And there are a lot of interesting.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
There are a lot of interesting spoilers from her. For example, some people were like, "Oh, Hook is gonna think she doesn't have feelings for him because the true love kiss didn't work." Even though we know it doesn't work with memory loss. But
No one told him.
yeah. But Mandy said, "Don't be so sure that Hook thinks she won't care for him the same way he cares for her." I'm just going to leave this at that.
That was the best thing she said. Of all the
Yes.
things that she said, that was the best one.
And we will see Hook right off on a horse.
Yes.
Very
Parallel to the
excited for
pilot,
Captain
everybody.
Horse.
Even though she said that the episode starts with someone riding a horse,
Probably so.
but it's not Hook. It's not Hook, she said. So, what do you think it could be?
Philip.
I think it's
Philip.
Philip.
Philip? So, like it's the season 2 premiere, like Broken.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
one of
Philip,
the
you mean?
spoilers said that an ally was going to go rogue or something like that. So I think it's Philip and Aurora.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Love birds.
And I think it's
And-
to protect her baby.
Yeah, they're gonna for sure. They're gonna be the ones that will betray, keep a secret. But I have no idea what kind of secret about the Wicked Witch. Do you think about the Wicked Witch?
Maybe they did maybe they did a deal with her to protect her kid.
Or to bring back Philip's soul? That's
Because-
possible.
Have in mind, we have no idea how they brought back Philip.
Exactly.
No.
And
Maybe
there's a reason
this-
they haven't told us.
Yeah, maybe the souls go to Oz, and they had to make a deal with her to bring them back, bring the soul back.
And Amma and Ashley's face, who's Captain Swan OAT, whatever. And he had the spoiler thing. Well, the spoiler roundup. So, you want me to read that?
Yeah, but I can't really hear you well. Can you guys hear her?
Yeah. There's an echo.
Can you
Yeah.
hear me?
Okay.
Can you hear me well? Yes?
Yeah. Let's hear the spoiler roundup.
Okay. It says, oh god, I can hear myself. That's weird.
Yeah, maybe you're not wearing headphones.
No,
Probably.
but I am.
Oh, okay. So I have no idea
That's the
why.
creepy part.
It's the same ghost of Daniel.
Oh no.
Maybe someone else with no echo can read the
I'll send you the
roundup.
link.
I'm sorry, May. I
Don't
can't.
worry.
Can someone else read the roundup with someone who doesn't have an echo? I can hear myself.
See? It's creepy.
It's catching.
What?
I don't.
We're just losing ourselves today. It's no, really. What's
Are we
this?
cursed?
What's
We
this
probably are.
creepiness?
It's the hiatus curse.
Can someone read the roundup?
I'm trying to pull it up.
I put the link in the Skype.
Okay, I can hear you well now.
You can?
I don't know. Now, yes.
Okay, you want me to read it?
Now it's me who's echoing.
See, I
Oh
told
my
you it's
God.
creepy.
This is like the worst podcast ever.
This is terrible.
It's a good thing we're all so hilarious.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna put this online with a disclaimer. This is terrible. Forgive us.
Listen at your own risk.
Okay, you want me to read?
Yeah, someone just read it. Oh my god, I'm not gonna talk anymore.
Well, okay, well, Ashley did this where she put out all the spoilers together, but only the ones that had to deal with Captain Swan, or Emma and Hook. And she says, 10 things to know about New York City Serenade. Hook in the modern world is funnier than ever. And then it's the Barbara Barnett previews 312.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna interrupt you a moment to say who is Barbara Barnett, and she is a kind of journalist. She writes reviews. She has been writing reviews for a long time. I remember from the first seasons of House, she wrote reviews. I've never liked her reviews. I've never liked her opinions. She's a huge,
I remember her. I didn't like her either.
She was not a Hook fan. She was a Hook hater, dude.
Yeah, I didn't
Ooh.
like her in the House days because she was not a Cameron fan. She was like
Yes.
House and Cuddy. I mean, what kind of terrible taste do you have? Anyway,
I know, right?
How do
terrible.
you exist?
We've had
Serena?
this discussion many times.
Yeah.
Serena,
Yes.
I'm back on my laptop, so I'm gonna end the call on my phone, and then can you just call me back on
Okay.
my laptop?
Yes.
Okay, you want me
Alright.
to read the previous?
Today is just a terrible day. Anyway,
Terrible day. Okay, it says the sparky chemistry between Hook and Emma.
I'm sorry. I just wanted. I didn't finish because I said she didn't like Cameron, but I didn't say she doesn't like Hook either. And she ships Swan Fire, and she's just a huge Rumble fan. So yeah, that's the what I wanted to say. The background of this.
Actually,
Okay.
I think with the speller, I can just say everything. It says, Barbara now says she can be convinced of Captain Swan after seeing this episode. She really liked Hook in the episode. He's a pivotal character in a lot of the episodes. His actions cause more things to happen than most. And
May?
Yeah, sorry, I lost the page for a second.
Oh my god.
And okay. And we see Hook react to Walsh, and they have a scene together. Hook is jealous, but he won't admit it.
Okay, those are the Barbara Burnett spoilers. I thought it was funny because like the day before, E-Online posted a spoiler saying, "Oh, there's gonna be a lot of Captain Swan scenes, amazing Captain Swan scenes," and Swan Fire fans will wonder if they are shipping the right ship. And every Swan Fire fan was like, "Oh, how dare you say something like that?" And then the day after, Swan Fire fan was like, "Oh yeah, I kind of see Captain Swan now after the episode." So he online was kind of right.
Yeah.
It's going to be an amazing episode.
Yes.
And it says 5 Once Upon a Time teasers. A monster is hidden behind an offer room, and we all know what that is.
It's Walsh.
Flying
It says
monkey.
Hook.
Flying monkey.
Yeah, Hook tries to help Emma remember who she is and offers her time in a bottle.
I thought the time in a bottle thing was really, kind of strange, because if it's a memory potion, why say time in a bottle? That's just weird.
I heard the theory that it's the memories of people's time with Emma, so maybe that's it.
Maybe that would be interesting, a bit different than just a memory potion.
Yes. And that way she gets to stick with the happy memories. Instead
They
of
could have
the
gone the easier route. Like, the Blue Fairy had already come up with the potion to give Sneezy and Belle back their memories. She could just as easily whip one up and give it to Hook.
Yeah, but they needed to drink that out of a cup that was special to them. Emma doesn't have one.
I don't trust that bitch.
She could drink it out of Hook's mouth.
Yeah, I don't trust her either. So moving on.
Okay. 7 teasers from New York City Serenade. Hook is relentless in his efforts to make Emma remember, and she is not amused. But her curiosity gets better of her twice. Bonus: Captain Swan Shipper's Scoop. Something you've been wanting happens, and you all flail over it. Also, all of their scenes will make you smile. All of them. And the dialogue tease, I know you better than you know yourself.
Okay, so we don't know if this dialogue tease is Emma and Hook, but it's possible because it fits. What do you think the something you've been wanting happens? What do you think the something is?
Killian. Especially because he doesn't say his name before she gets her memories back. So for her to call him Killian after she gets her memories back is that much more significant.
But
it'd be weird because she's never called him Killian.
Yeah, it is weird. I don't know.
It's gonna happen.
Well, yeah, but like I feel like they need to transition to Killian. Like they're gonna be Hook, and then Jones, and then Killian.
I agree with
like I feel like he should be Jones before he's Killian.
I like Hook. I like her calling me Hook. I don't need her.
Too. I'm not a big fascination person. Like I'm not obsessed with her calling him Killian.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna happen, but I think she's gonna still call him Hook even after she calls him Killian.
Yeah, like Snow.
Yeah,
but that's the
that
point.
That very first time his real name comes out of her mouth, he's going to flip out.
Yes.
Because when was the last time somebody called him by his real name?
Liam.
And now it's the woman he loves.
Peter.
We don't really know because we haven't been given much from Hook to show that he doesn't like being called Hook.
I don't think he does. I don't think he dislikes being called Hook. I know it's like a popular headcanon for fanfiction and whatever, but I think he likes his Hook. I think is
It's like it's his persona. He worked for that persona, you know?
exactly.
I think he's
Yes.
fine with it.
But at
And,
the same time, he's
But when
fine
they
with
met,
it.
he
can be
introduced
fine with it,
himself
but-
as Killian.
But Killian
That's right.
holds a lot of weight in him because he doesn't introduce himself to Killian except to her. And nobody calls
Yeah.
him Killian. That's why it's so...
Except Peter Pan.
Yeah.
He's a little shit.
Peter
That's
Peter did.
He's a little shit. Okay?
He's an old man.
Malcolm. Oh, man, that's so wrong. Okay, so...
Ex-boyfriend just trying to be friendly.
That's so
Yikes.
creepy.
Don't start rumors, Ro. Don't start rumors.
Sorry.
If they're trying to keep on this whole redemption track for him, I think her calling him Killian is like it's moving him farther away from the Hook persona and bringing Killian more.
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean,
Especially
I would.
because, well, since the beginning of the season, there's been the whole belief that a pirate can be a hero. And they're moving the pirate persona. If you see his reaction every time he gets called, well, you are a pirate. Well, and they're moving it to something positive. When it used to be something negative for him, now it's going to be something positive.
I don't see the pirate thing as a negative thing because pirates are portrayed as anti-heroes like all the time. There's like Jack Sparrow, Captain Blood. I mean, pirates are cool, man.
Oh, no.
Fanboy.
I'm
They're
not saying
cool
they're not.
now.
Hook thinks he's cool, but when like Charming says, "Oh, you're a pirate" or whatever, and then like Dark Hollow, when she says, "Well, you are a pirate," she's using it as like, "Well, you're not trustworthy and you are more selfish."
Yeah,
Like
and
that's
he
what the
looks
pirate means, you know? Like
He
so
looks
he
down
sees it
and
as kind of negative coming from these hero types.
Exactly. Plus, he sees
Yes.
it as the complete opposite of what he used to be, which was Lieutenant Jones.
Exactly.
You want me to... Okay, the next one is...
Okay, go on.
10 things to know about the Ouellette mid-season return. Yep, that really is Hook in New York. And yes, he really is trying to get Emma to remember her real life. You know, the one where her parents are royalty and she's really a kick-ass princess and savior of the world. And yes, I am reading it as it is. It's not my own words. Yes, second. When put in those terms, we can understand just how hard it is going to be for Hook to get through to Miss Swan. Maybe a kiss will seal the deal. Probably not, Killian. In his own words, Hook is a dashing rapscallion. Just so you know.
Vocabulary again.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's your favorite fancy word Hook has said? Like
Malfeasance.
what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Yes,
Malfeasance.
dwarf. That shall deter me from any further malfeasance.
Oh my god.
That was good.
I think dashing
I can do it
rapscallion is going to be my
accident.
favorite.
Yeah.
Devilishly handsome, devilishly. I can't even
It just
say.
flows together so well. Devilishly handsome,
Yeah.
dashing rapscallion.
Trickery is a good word.
It's a very long Tumblr username somewhere.
Okay. Matt?
And what's that word he uses in Dark Hollow to describe his
Italians.
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 Oh, sure.
That's good.
Italians. I love
Okay, go on.
Matt's inside
But on the
life.
subject,
Okay.
Sorry. Ro?
Rob?
well, but on the subject of the transition between Hook and Killian, it's obvious when he talks to Emma in Dark Hollow. That's Killian talking.
Yeah.
I will win your heart, Emma.
Yeah, it's Killian, but like with also a bit of Hook because, or at least Captain Jones, because the Killian we saw in good form would pee his pants in front of Emma. He would not have had the courage to make that speech. So yeah, it's a bit Captain Jones more than Killian. Yeah, I
Yes.
agree.
I think people forget about that a lot, that he's not just the lieutenant or like Captain Hook, you know? Like, he was a pirate
Captain
before
Hook.
he was Captain Hook. That
There's
is
this whole
fully
little
who
part
he
of it.
is, you know?
And let's be honest, he doesn't want people to know him just as Hook. Because when he took that name, it wasn't just about the hand, or lack thereof. He was at a very dark point in his life, and he wasn't trying to make any friends. He was trying to instill fear in everybody around him. It wasn't about respect anymore. It was about flat out fear. Because he all he cared about was getting his revenge, and if he had to slaughter anybody that he had to that got in his way, he was going to do that. And the only way that he was going to be able to get that kind of reputation where they weren't going to get in his way was to become this dreaded, fearsome, plundering, pillaging, murdering pirate.
Yes.
Okay.
But I think there is a bit of the gentleman, like, who would make his intentions to a woman he had feelings for known and say, "I will win your heart," because he's just from that time, that time period, that era. It's just the way he rolls.
Yeah.
I was going to say something else, but I forgot.
Right.
Okay. Go on reading the spoilers. Okay.
From Matt's Interline. At the end of Once Upon a Time's mid-season finale, why did Emma end up in New York City, Neil's recent home, rather than Boston, her most recent place of residence outside Storybook? Hook happens to raise that very issue in the March 9th mid-season premiere, and Emma does have an explanation.
What do you think that is? We already know that it's not about Neil because Matt confirmed that on his Twitter. He said it's not about Neil. So why do you think Emma is in New York?
Technically speaking, it's the last place she went outside of Storybrooke. I mean, it's
It's the last
entirely
time
possible that it's just where she felt like, you know, like it's the last place she was.
The last time she knocked Hook out.
Yeah.
That's right. Good memories.
And put him somewhere safe so no one could hurt him.
In a
And
closet,
frisked him.
except for Tamara.
Who tied him up and put him in the back
And
of
put him
the...
in a U-Haul.
Yes.
And not in the good way.
No.
We're not really
not.
going to know. We're not really going to know what was going through her mind because we don't know how Regina shaped her memories. You know, I could only assume that she, like, took out the parts about Storybook were gone, and that she left whatever Regina's memories were of raising Henry. She probably gave to Emma, so that she would be able to remember all of those things that happened. But she left in like that last part where the last place that they were together. She wouldn't take away the fact that the last place that they went was New York. There's no reason to take that away. You just take away, you know, the fact that Neil was there and that Hook showed up and that she was with Goals. Other than that, she could keep that there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
And
So,
next one.
Did you guys lose me? Can you still hear me?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
Okay.
We can hear you now.
TV Guide Megabus.
I don't know, you disappeared there for a little in the middle of it. I couldn't
Okay.
hear like the middle chunk of what you said, and then you came back. I was like, this is really weird.
It is. Okay. TV Guide
Continuing.
Megabus. I saw MB Natalie Abrams. I want to watch Once Upon a Time mid-season premiere too. It was everything that I imagined and more. The mid-season premiere, which goes back a year to tell the story of everyone's return to the enchanted forest, also features a shocking proposal that doesn't quite go the way of happily ever after. And we all know
Good.
what that is too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Next one.
Monkey boy.
11 teachers about New York City Serenade. Hook might not have gotten to the response he wanted from Emma post-kiss, but that wasn't the only trick he had up his sleeve to get her to recall his true past. Henry is a little matchmaker.
Harry
Yay.
will be shipping Captain Swan for
Yes.
sure. I can't wait to see what he does.
I have the theory that the reason Emma goes to him after the jail thing is because of Henry.
Yes, that's my thinking too.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Because
Henry
there's
is
no
the
reason.
one that
There's
gets
no
her
reason
to
for her to
fight.
matchmake for her and Walsh because they're already at a stage in their relationship that why would he have to matchmake for them? They're already together, so it
Yeah.
only makes sense.
Unless he tries to convince Emma to accept the proposal. I mean, I'm just playing devil's advocate here, but it could be because obviously Emma says, "No way, dude, I'm not marrying you," and
Wait, who'll say?
I'm going with the pirate.
I'm going with the pirate too. I don't know
Well-
why. I just like to play devil's advocate.
I think her saying no to the proposal shows that despite the new memories and how much those have affected her, she's still commitment phobic.
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, they've only been dating 8 months, so commitment phobic or not, it's not a long time. I mean, at least
Pretty
wait
quick.
a year. Yeah, it's quick. I mean, I don't want to insult anyone who got married after 3 weeks, but I mean, for Emma or for usual wisdom, 8 months is very quick. I mean, you need at least a year to know if your fiance is a flying monkey or just other little things you just need to
Never know
learn
if
in
your
a
fiance's
relationship.
gonna turn out to be a flying monkey.
Oh my god.
You got to watch for that.
I think that Henry, being as perceptive as he is, he's going to notice that, no matter how hard she tries, that, or how insane Hook's notions might be, that she's inexplicably drawn to him and to what he says to her. I mean, obviously, she's going to probably talk to Henry after she goes to Neil's apartment and be like, what do you think I should do? I don't know, and blah, blah, blah. And Henry's not stupid,
And
he's
the
going to
truest
see that.
believer.
He's going to see that, Hook, there's a grain of truth to what Hook is telling her, and she's obviously drawn to Hook for that reason, among others, of course.
Next one.
Okay.
There's a lot, okay. Once Upon a Time spoilers. The Big Apple, The Big Bang, and more. Well, I cannot say which characters. Well, there is an OMG marriage proposal in the episode, as well as somebody ending up in jail. Walsh and Hook. With Hook in New York City with Emma and Neil. Not. Don't be surprised if the self-professed scoundrel doesn't take this opportunity as a way to worm his way back into Miss Swan's good graces. Swan fire person. But knowing Neil, I wouldn't count him out just yet. Are you kidding me? Seriously?
Knowing Neil, I counted him out like
I
since the
didn't. I
first
almost
time.
did not
Oh,
get
yeah,
through
yeah.
Knowing Neil, I counted him out in Tallahassee.
Yeah.
I
Amen.
counted all the people in the spoilers, and I didn't see him.
Honestly, I almost
No.
did not get through reading that sentence. Does this person know Neil?
Yeah,
Clearly not. They're
Yeah,
watching a
it's
different
like-
show.
the king of giving up. So
He has a
I
big
mean-
stamp called "I Give Up Emma" on his forehead. And 5 things to know about New York City Serenade. In the first 15 minutes of the episode, the following things occur: a picnic, no passing, purple smoke, mention of Pompeii, and 2 offers that Emma doesn't really know how to refuse. There's amazing.
I'm sorry. I just want to say that we talked about this this week. I defended the Bologna's honor.
right.
Yes.
Then I'm going to skip to the end.
All right.
Okay, and these are says spoilers from Mandy. There are some
Yes.
lines that will put past lines to shame.
Oh god.
Yes, and if you
Wow.
think about it, we've got it. Perhaps I would. Who are you, Swan? As you
I know
wish.
she did say that the beginning of her second favorite line is perhaps, which is
Yes.
a word that recurs in a few Captain Swan scenes. Perhaps.
Three of them.
Okay, someone say them because I'm asleep. I don't remember all of them.
Perhaps I would.
Perhaps I would.
Okay,
Yeah, that's when you like to. Perhaps I would.
We're fully
There's-
blanked, really.
okay.
And then
One.
there's perhaps you can handle it.
Perhaps I
Perhaps
just
From the
you're
kiss.
the one who couldn't handle it. That's
Yes.
Right.
okay.
And when she asked him if he and Tinkerbell were, Tink says no, and he's like, perhaps.
Yes.
Don't beat me up,
Perhaps.
Emma.
It's like, perhaps.
And I love that scene because Tinkerbell just looks at him like, you douchebag.
I won't get beat up for you.
Okay, Emma's expression when she first sees Hook, when she retains her memories, is worth the 3-month wait. Oh. We will
I
see
can't-
God, I
Hook.
hope so.
We will see Hook ride off on the horse. We will be excited by something Emma tells Hook. He doesn't deliver the only flail-worthy lines. So Emma's going
Finally.
to say something.
Finally, because
Yay!
I think so far the best Emma Captain Swan quote from Emma was good, which was
Would
like
you like to
one
know?
word.
Yeah, that was good.
So
It was
I'm
very
look-
good. I liked it a lot.
I'm looking forward to another good line from Emma.
Whatever this favorite line of hers is, it's got to be huge because she said she wasn't going to put anything
Yeah.
out that alludes to it because one, we would ask too many questions, and two, we would probably die. So
My first thought was that it's the third as you wish.
Oh God.
Maybe
Or-
possibly.
She said it started with an I.
Yeah. I
Hi.
think she said she doesn't want to say because the most famous line starting with an I is "I love you," so she doesn't
We
want
would
us
get the wrong
to.
idea.
Yeah,
It's probably
I-
like,
Yeah.
I missed
To
you.
be,
or
I want to
something.
be jabbed with your sword.
Yeah, take a bow, bow.
I don't think it will be "I love you," but I think it will be something more for the finale. But yeah, there are so many things they can say.
Then
what if
there
it is though? She said that it was something that would give us the wrong idea. So what if she says it, but she doesn't mean it in that context yet?
I don't know if it would be her favorite line if it was out of context.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I hope Hook doesn't
Like-
have to
like
be
she-
almost
like
dying
she-
for her to say it.
I think he will. I think it's just her way.
I think it's gonna be the whole waking him up from the poison apple, sleeping curse. That's gonna,
Or she could say,
confirm it.
it could be, I want to be with you, but I'm not ready yet. Something like that, maybe.
We
wanna be
know
with you,
he's
I need
here
more-
for
I
in
need
the,
more time.
we know he's in it for the long. Okay, continuing.
Well, she also has to think about Henry because spending a year with him, she would be thinking like a mother, and also it's just more practical that way. She has to think of the best person that would also be a good influence on Henry if she were to choose them, because she's been his mother for at least a year.
Well, I don't think Emma's going to be in a position to be choosing any romantic stuff when she just gets her memories back and holy crap, there's a Wicked Witch of the West and all this
Yes.
stuff. So I don't think it has anything to do with that.
Oh, that's
Okay.
true.
Next one. It says dialogue preview. You're a stalker.
Perfect.
Yay!
That was expected. That was
That has-
expected.
That has to be where the dashing rapscallion thing comes in.
Yes.
And when she's threatening him
She
with the
says,
knife.
I am sorry I need you in the groin. It could be an apology for damaging important parts.
Yeah, how is that flail-worthy?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Bow, bow.
Maybe it's what comes after. More innuendo.
Emma, don't endanger the lives of your future children.
I'm willing to bet that the stalker line probably happens at the dinner table in the restaurant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, next
I will
one.
always find you, Swan.
Oh,
You're a
I'm
stalker.
sorry.
Oh God, if he says that, we're all gonna die.
We will.
I think
And
Charming will
Charming's
sue
going
for
to be-
copyright.
Charming's
Should,
all
it
the way
should.
back in Storybrooke, and hey, dude, mate, that's my line. Don't steal it. Come on, mate.
I can't believe that we got the spoiler saying that we were going to laugh out. She said in her spoilers that the shit between him and the cops was so funny, she had to pause the screener. It was so funny. Why hasn't anybody written a fiction based on Hook versus the justice system? I want to see this. I want to see this.
We're a week out. Just hold your horses.
Okay.
I want to see Hook in jail overnight, and a bunch of like bikers or leather-clad people in jail admiring his leather jacket and him trying very hard not to beat somebody's ass.
Yes. Okay, next one. The interaction between Snow and Hook is good from a CS shipper's perspective. At least Mandy liked it. And that's good because we haven't really gotten anything CS and Snow except for the looks in season 2 and her comment about Neil. So it's good. Which brings me more faith to the full KO thing coming out. Guys, I just thought of that. What if that's the thing we were waiting to see?
I have no idea. What are we waiting for?
Come on. She said it was something we've been waiting for a long time. What if it's the whole KO thing coming out?
Oh, please, Lord.
Only
I
if it
don't
involves
think so.
Charming punching Neil in the
No,
face.
because when someone asked her if Snow and Charming
Right,
comment
right.
on, she said, "Oh, they don't know about that. I didn't remember." So it's not something that gets brought up in the episode.
Damn it.
Fuck you.
Not yet, at least.
Okay, Hook doesn't give Emma his name. He just starts talking. As he always does. Boy, that mouth is gonna get you into trouble. It already has. We will see Hook and Henry interacting.
Yay.
Yay.
The episode made her ship see as harder than before.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
I don't know
It's not possible.
how we
I don't know.
can physically ship it harder. I mean,
I don't know.
we will explode.
As Indiana Jones once said, we are going to die.
Yes.
Yes.
Something happens that we've been dying to see, and it's not the hug.
Ooh.
hmm
I have no idea.
And the line she can't wait.
I love it
for-
because, well, we know these scenes are coming, but we don't understand. We don't know the dialogue. We get
Exactly.
spoiled on them sometimes.
Exactly. I love this. We know that there's something good to look forward to, but we are not spoiled for much of it, so it would be still a surprise. So it's just a good.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Like, okay. And the line she can't wait
Yeah.
for CS shippers to hear is romantic.
Yes.
Yes.
It's gonna be in a romantic context. People are gonna like what Snow says to Hook and his response to her. I'm sorry. I think I'm really, really waiting for that scene. I really want it.
I am too.
Because
Does this mean that Snow finally like coming around and seeing the light? At
Yes.
last I see the light.
the last the sky.
Oh, God.
Okay, I'm gonna shut
She's
up.
finally like getting the picture.
Yes, because I mean, we know Charming's is his bro. He's his bro. And we have confirmation that there's Captain Charming scenes. But we didn't know anything about Snow and Hook, which makes me happy.
Yeah, I can't wait for Snow and Hook.
The moment with Hook from the promo where there are pink lights behind him is not from the restaurant scene. AKA the one where he looks hot as fuck and sexy and really, really, I want to really do you. It's not from the restaurant scene.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I think
Does he get arrested for making that look?
He should.
He gets
I
arrested.
know. And where is it?
I know.
Being too handsome.
It's in.
Apparently it's a crime.
In New York somewhere. Because I swear to God, what's behind him looks like skyscrapers or buildings.
Yeah,
It's got to.
Yeah.
He has to be looking at her. He has to be. Like, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hook doesn't learn in this episode that true love's kiss doesn't work on someone that has lost their memories.
What now?
What's going on? Why are you laughing?
Nobody gave him the book on True Love. Or did he write it?
I'm ready. Okay. I'm okay. Hook doesn't learn in this episode that true love's kiss doesn't work on somebody who has lost their memories.
But
Okay.
he'll figure it out though. Eventually.
No, I'm laughing because I'm sorry. I'm just imagining.
Yeah, when it works.
No,
When they do it and it works, then they'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm just imagining Charming telling him, you know, you should do it. You should try it. Knowing he's gonna get kicked in the balls. So that's why I
Aw.
started laughing.
Charming, what did he ever do to you? Aside from the crowbar and the flirting with your daughter. And, all the other stuff.
And what?
He's his mate.
And
can
kissing your
pull-
daughter.
Practical jokes on each other.
Hey now. The crowbar thing was not personal.
No.
Not personal. He just
And he
needed to get
apologized,
hooked.
mate.
So.
Yeah.
Okay.
He let him have a good rest after that.
And I think him saving David's life kind of makes up for that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The moment CS shippers have been waiting for is not the same as Mandy's favorite line.
Oh my God! What else could it possibly?
I don't even know.
It just needs
I'm just
episode.
I just need to see it.
Seriously. Directly
And then
from
watch it
Mandy.
on repeat. And then watch it on repeat for days.
And the podcast's gonna be 2 hours probably.
Oh god.
Oh, boy.
Our podcast for this episode's going to be endless. Endless.
It's gonna
It's going to
be
be
a part
spread out. There'll be like part 1 and part 2.
Next week we really need to talk about Dark Hollow because otherwise we're just gonna put
Well,
it
then
off
we need-
forever.
We need to tell the media people to stop giving us spoilers.
We can't.
Stop
There's
trying to-
interviews on Friday. They're doing interviews. They're going on The View.
Oh,
It's
God.
running America.
What
And it's
if we
wonderful.
do-
And there's going to be sneak peeks. And it's just great.
Guys,
Okay? It's great.
What if we do
Uh.
2 podcasts next week? We can do
For
2
all
podcasts.
cute
One
new rainbows
about
of
Dark Hollow
happiness.
and
Yeah.
the other are spoilers.
I think it's a good idea. Maybe like Monday, Tuesday, doing we can do a Dark Hollow podcast, and then we can do another spoiler or waiting for New York City Serenade podcast on Saturday,
Yes.
and maybe they'll also be shorter. So
Otherwise, we are never going to do Dark Hollow.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
I'm gonna.
And we need to do Dark Hollow for a reason.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
we need to do the speech.
Dark
Exactly.
Hollow is like the
I'm sorry.
closest thing to a love triangle episode we're ever really going to get.
And I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
we-
but Emma screaming out his name in the Dark Hollow. And not
Okay.
Fago Filer's name.
Yes,
Crickets.
that's something we'll talk about like on Monday and Thursday. Something early next week. I'm gonna remember to post it. So I think the last 2 spoilers on the list are something
Okay,
we already talked about.
No. One more. There's one
Yeah.
more.
Okay.
It says, don't be so sure that Hook thinks that she won't care for him. the same way he cares for her. I'm just gonna leave it at that until you guys see the episode. And this first word of her second favorite line is perhaps. And that's all the spoilers, finally.
Alright, this has been a podcast filled with every mishap, every problem we could possibly have. There's been technical issues, medical issues, Girl Scouts, Google problems, everything.
Overreaching families.
Yeah, I mean,
injuries.
I've been falling asleep. It's been everything. So I think we can end it here. And maybe if you guys have any last comments, and then pick it up next week, and maybe do 2 podcasts, and hopefully Google Hangouts will work.
Yes.
Any last comments?
I like the spoilers.
Do you guys know what time that those top shows are supposed to be on?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Do you guys know what time those talk shows are supposed to be on time?
Well,
yeah.
Good Morning
The View
America
is on at 11 Eastern time.
And Good Morning America's on at like 7.
Yeah.
But I don't know what hour they're going to be on.
Thank God for TVR.
It'll be on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
Someone's going to
Good Morning America.
upload it as soon as it happens.
Yeah.
Then 11 a.m.
I'll be
at work. I'll have to download it on my phone.
I'll be sleeping.
I know that. Oh, you know something? It's Friday. I'll be up. Why? Because I gotta put the kids on the bus. So yeah, I'll be up.
I'll probably.
Okay, so we'll. Yeah.
We got some spoilers for episode 19. A Curious Thing. Well, I'm pretty sure there's scenes in it.
Yeah, I think we should talk about it next time.
Episode 20 is called Kansas.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes.
We're not in Storybrooke anymore.
Guys,
they are currently writing the finale.
Serena's sleepy. Let her go to bed.
I'm just sleeping. I need to get up next. I was about to say today.
Go to bed.
I need to, and hopefully, if we try again on the Google Hangouts, the sound will be better. It's working now, just so you know. So it was just that.
Thank you.
So I have no idea what was up with it. Okay, so if you have listened this far, thank you. I'm sorry for all the problems.
You must really love
Thanks
us.
for suffering through with us.
Because I don't think we would suffer through this either.
Yeah, this has been a mess.
Everyone. Everybody go to bed now and ignore that this ever happened.
Okay. So,
Except tell us what you thought and leave questions for next week. Yeah. Right?
Yes.
And reviews on iTunes.
Yes.
Yes. Oh no! Please don't focus on this episode. Focus on the other ones. Yay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you everyone, and we'll be back hopefully twice next week, and then there will be New York City Serenade, and we'll probably all be dead, and the podcast will be over because the episode will have killed us.
If this is the apocalypse, I welcome the end.
Against the grave.
Okay, thank you, and bye.
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 Bye.